Alright, I am, well, live, but also enlisted, and it is public. Just gotta get the link and share it on Discord as I always do. I went through the effort of actually changing the thumbnail here. And I also added a GIF of my latest progress because people keep asking me to share the game, and I don't want to keep doing that because it takes up a lot of time. Big stream again. Ooh, publish. And yep. Oh my goodness, we're already up to 12. That's probably the fastest people in ever. So my lighting is questionable. It is a little bit overcast outside, but there's a window right behind me. It's like blinding my camera. Hello everyone. Yeah, I woke up at just a bit before 10, I think. I went on a 2-mile walk. Some dude was blocking the road with the tractor. And then also I ate a light lunch, so I should be good for a bit. Yeah. Although quickly, I need to review what I'm actually working on next because I don't remember. Good thing I made a list here. Okay, so next up is border fog. So this is going to be a visual effect at the edge of the screen. It's going to be just kind of a fog type thing. It's okay. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this though. Because the way the polygons work won't work out too well with this. I can do it from each side. So because what I'm imagining is kind of like a circular, well, it's a rectangle with an empty center for polygon. I can empty it out by filling it in with background color and color keying it, but that takes a lot of processing power. It's quicker if I just split it into 4 polygons. Okay, wait. So border fog, and then I have to start working on the challenge of the game, and then I have to do, we'll start making level 1. I've got a lot of stuff to do today and not a lot of time. I'm gonna have, tomorrow I will have, let's see, maybe 1 or 2 hours, so I'm probably only gonna be able to do sound tomorrow. So I gotta do pretty much everything today. Alright. So okay. I don't need that. Border fog. So I need to do it from each side. Okay, so it's gonna go right before this part. It's one of the last things rendered. So border fog. I need to do 4 polygons. 1 for the top, 1 for the bottom, and 1 for the right, 1 for the left. Okay, so okay, suddenly I'm getting heartburn. 4. Nah, I don't know if I should do a loop here. Whatever. I'm just gonna do 1 for now. So pygame.draw.polygon. So display. So next up is color, point list, and width. So the color is gonna be black. Ah boy. I'll do black for now. Point list. So the first point. Hold on. Points equals 0, 0, 0, display dot get width, and 0. Then it needs one that's at the height, so 0. I'm gonna make this thing like a 16 pixels by default. I can change that. And then display dot get width 16. So that'll just drop a rectangle pretty much. Yeah, you can see the rectangle up at the top here. So now I can start playing with that to make the fog effect I'm looking for. So it's gonna go right here. All the points after here going to be connecting. So actually, I'm going to do this a slightly different way. Hold on, I need to reorder my points here, or else this isn't gonna work. So it's bottom left, bottom right, top left. So it's going left to right, and so points. Wait, no. I'm just going to add that, and then points equals the I'll do for I in range 30. Okay, so now so 0, 16, and that needs to be 31. Display dot width divided by 30 by I. There we go. Actually, it should only do the middle points because hold on. Points equals, and I'm gonna do 0, 16, and then it needs to add to the end, which is going to be display dot get width 16. All right. So those are the middle points, and I can put this game time plus I by 0. I'll do divided by 100. And then I can do by 4. I'm not sure if that's working. Hold on. So it's going oh, the left point's incorrect. So I needs to start at 1. Other than that, the positions look correct. Well, I'm going to divide by 10. There we go. Hold on, I'm going to change the color so we can see it. Let's do straight blue. That, hold on. ain't going fast enough. Actually, what the problem is the offset ain't doing enough. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Magic. And I can switch that back to black to see how that looks. Well, I'm not going to use black. I'm going to use one of the colors from the palette. Okay. So it's this one. That is 31, 21, 21, 51. There we go. I might add a darker color to this palette. Okay. I do want there to be a bit of randomness in this. Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna mess with the horizontal position a little bit. Game time plus I by 120 divided by 20. I don't know if I need multiple. It's divided by 4 by 8. Oh yeah, that looks interesting. It's going a bit fast, but it's an interesting pattern. Trying to decide like if I should put an alpha on this maybe. That would be expensive to render, but actually wait, if I put it onto a surface and put an alpha on it, I can just copy it and put it on all the sides. Wait. I want to see if this will work. So, fog surf equals pygame.surface display.get width. And then the height. What will the height be? So it looks like the maximum here is 20. So I'll do 24, and it's not a huge deal. And put this onto the fog surface. Fog surf.set alpha 100 and display.blit fog surf to 00. It needs a color key. Fog surf.set color key. That's capital Y. Oops. I can't type. There we go. So it's there. Now I just need more of them. I can do 2 of them. So pygame.transform.flip true, false, and -6. So there's 2 of them. I think it can be a bit brighter. Well, a bit denser. Okay, so now I need to do the bottom one. So do the same thing. Pygame dot transform dot flip fog surf false true, and then true true. The horizontal position will be display dot get height minus 24 plus 6, and then this other one will just be minus 24. There we go. So I've got it on the top and bottom. I don't know if it should be purple, if I should just do black. I can just do black. Let's see what that looks like. I think that actually does look better. I like that. Now, can I get away with doing it on the sides as well? So for this one, I'm gonna have to rotate it. Side fog equals fog surf no wait, Pygame.transform.rotate fog surf just 90 degrees, and side well, it needs to be a certain dimension as well, so Pygame.transform.scale that, and it needs to become 24 by display.get height. So let's do it on the left side. So it's going to become side fog and side fog. So instead of doing -6 on the Y, I'm going to do -6 on the X because it's rotated. Did I do that right? Oops, this thing, it needs a vertical flip, not a horizontal one. There we go. Not sure how the bottom left looks. Bottom left looks fine. Okay, good. So I just need to do the last side here, and that's going to be true, and Pygame.transform.flip side fog true false, display.get width and display.get width plus 6. No, wait. Minus 24. And minus 24. There we go. It's on all sides now. That's great. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick look at chat here. Okay. Do I ever plan to do something with machine learning? Technically, this face thing uses machine learning, but I didn't do the machine learning part of it. But I'll probably get into it at some point. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? I should probably do the particles on top of this. That looks good. Nice. That's a good effect. I like that. Okay, anyways, back to reading. Oh, alright, I need to leave it running, or else people are gonna leave, because that's how it be. Can you make the character dash? That is not how this game is gonna work. 55 watching, and by the time I'm reading this, it's 86. I should probably hit 100. Normally if I stream like this early, I get 100. Okay. Do I use any other languages? I don't like to, but I know a bunch. If you go to my website, there's a list. What type of game I'm making? It's for a game jam. I don't care to explain it right now because the idea is a bit complicated. If I explain it too much, I'm gonna lose a lot of time. Yes, I drew everything. I've been using Python and Pygame for 7.5 years. Well, no, 7 years for Pygame and 7.5 years for Python. Hello, Voldemort Gaming. Okay. So yeah, next up is the main thing you're gonna have to deal with in this game, which is projectiles. This is actually going to be a bullet hell. But it's going to be more of a traditional bullet hell than a platformer bullet hell, even though there are platformer elements. Most of the time you're going to be dealing with you're not going to be dealing with gravity for a lot of the game. You'll see how I do that in a bit. You can get an idea of how that's going to work from the title a little bit. Anyways, okay, so I need to draw the things you're dodging. So the question is, should they look like this? Actually, no. Should they look like this? I can't draw. Or this. I did this early on in my last stream. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the left one and then give it a red glow. I'm going so heavy on visual effects right now. I might need to add DT if I have time, so I don't fry some laptops. Okay, so here's the base projectile. Images. I'm just gonna call it projectile. And I can do proj image equals pygame.image.load data images projectile.png set color key 000 .convert, and so I do need the projectiles. Oh, I didn't think about this. How am I gonna do death? I could just knock the player off the screen and have him restart the level. Oh. Huh. What if I like stretched out these these images or something like that? Too much work. But yeah, so I need to add the projectiles. Probably gonna come from the edge of the screen for the time being. So projectiles equals that. Okay, so projectiles are going to be rendered above the player. Should they be above or below the, they can be above the border fog. Projectiles. For projectile in projectiles. It's going to be position, velocity, type. Is that it? I think that's it. So projectile 0 0 plus equals velocity 0 0. Do the same thing for the y-axis. And if projectile, oh oops, you can see that note. So if projectile 2 is enemy, it'll do the enemy one. So display.blit projectile image to projectile 0 0 minus scroll 0 minus 2, projectile 0 1 minus scroll 1 minus 2. So I'm gonna do, instead of having logic for like fancy logic for removing the projectiles, I'm just going to limit the number of projectiles. So all I have to do is projectiles equals projectiles there's negative 200. That's gonna be the limit for now. So that means that it'll only keep the last 200 projectiles. Okay, so now I can start spawning some. So I'll just do projectiles.append 0 display.get width by random.random and then display.get height, and the angle will be random.random 0 to 20 divided by 10 minus 1 negative 4, and then enemy. Something's not closing off right. Oh, there we go. Nope, velocity isn't fun. What am I doing? That's not. There we go. There's some there. The spawn location needs to be affected by scroll. Plus scroll 1. So cool. There are some projectiles. So let's add a bit of a glow to them. I can use the glow from the particles. So instead of time left, that's just going to be a flat number. This is the color. So I'm gonna switch that to 3, 7, 18. Projectile 0, 0. And oh my goodness, we're already up to 120. That was fast. So the random constant, I'm not gonna use that. So this is just the size part. Plus that. I'm gonna do 10 by that. Wait, no. Just 4. So I do need to shift the color, so this one's gonna be more reddish. I think the one I had was actually more pinkish. For pinkish, it shifts towards blue, so 26, 12. There we go. There's some projectiles. I'm gonna make them a little bit slower. They don't need to be that fast. I'm gonna do that as a hack from now. Okay, I don't see the size changing much. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, there it is. They're all on the same timer. Okay, they need to be on different timings. So they do need a random constant. So if len projectile is 3, then I can add another value for that projectile. Append random.random. So projectile 3 is the random constant now. So they should all like be on their own timers. I need this thing to go faster. There we go. That's interesting. All right. Maybe these ones should be below the fog. I'm not sure, because the fog almost looks like it doesn't exist if I do it after the projectiles. See how it looks like that. Like, I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think that's fine. This thing doesn't need to be as big. Well, that big. Okay, that's more what I was imagining. So actually the random constant needs to be like +1 or something. There we go. Slowing it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was a burst. All right. So what else do I need to do here? I do need to make it kill me. Hold on. I don't think 200 is enough projectiles. I'm gonna do 300. Question is, at what point do I start lagging? I think I might be lagging now. Who knows? I'm gonna check my CPU usage. I'm not sure which one of these the game's running on. I think when I'm streaming, no matter what, I'm gonna get reduced performance probably. Okay, so it's using 15%. I have wait, what is 100 divided by 6? So, oh, it is maxing out a core on its own, which means it's probably not running at the full frame rate. I might have to add some I will either do some either I'm going to need to do some performance fixes or I'm going to have to like add DT, or I'm gonna have to add an option to just reduce like the glows or something like that. But the stuff I've got here is a little bit excessive. Yeah, I'm gonna need DT. I can do it on just the player's motion and the projectiles, and that'll cover pretty much everything. Like the other stuff is cosmetic. I don't need to implement DT on that stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna take a look at chat. Oh my goodness, we're at 140. Okay. There's so many messages. There's no way I'm reading all this. I'll try to read a few. Is it possible to implement AI in Pygame? Yes. Okay, wait, I wonder if you guys can hear my computer's fan. It's getting pretty loud here. Cause yeah, the CPU is just sitting there maxed out because there's so much stuff for just the stream, plus the game's taking up an entire core. I need like a 12 core or something, who knows. You want the chat on the bottom left? That's where the music thing is, so I have a video on the light effect if you're curious about that. Okay. Use a VM to test the game. No, I don't need to reduce the CPU. I've got a decent feel for it, how it's gonna run on other machines. Why not go for multi-threading? Well, the multi-threading library is still using a single core. I would need to use multi-processing. And the part that's slow is not the code that's like making the particles move and stuff. It's the rendering. And that all needs to be on a single thread. Actually, I wonder, you know what? I could probably pass a surface through the pipe between processes, and I could render the particles on one, like just the particles and the lighting on one processor, or one core, and then use another core for everything else or something, and join that together. I'm not doing that because that sounds like a mess and would take me all day. There are other tricks I can use. The big one though is going to be just using DT. Also, in the game, probably not going to have this many lighting things in like this close together that often, or like especially not like in a boss room. I don't know. Okay. I have not made a video about multiprocessing with Pygame because it's usually excessive. You don't need to do it. I'm not interested in using SDL with C and C++. This is fine. Like, it takes so much longer to write everything in C. Anyways. Okay. time to do death. So how should I do this? Oh, there is a rotation attribute. That's a good one. So you get hit, and I'll do the whole Super Potato Breath thing where you get knocked up, you spin and fall off the screen. Yeah. I'm gonna reduce the particles here. Where is it? Particles. Where's it adding them? Oh, projectiles. Oh. I got it mixed up down here. I need to move that up with the particle. Well, with the projectiles. Oh. Right here will do. And I'll do if random.random 0, 2, 3 is 0. So 1 in 4 chance. So that should fix things. Also, sounds like my internet's about to go be bad. Yikes. And this is questionable. Just give me a moment. It shouldn't be longer than like 2 minutes. I'm running Pygame inside Atom with the script package. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Does the code get confusing when you're not really using OOP? Not for projects this size. That's why I don't use it. It's faster to not use it for Game Jam games. Yeah. All right. And went out again. So what's happening is the microwave is on the same frequency as the Wi-Fi, and if someone ever uses a microwave, where I am, my internet goes out. It's really annoying. Okay, anyways. I need to do death, so where's the movement? So if death collidables equals an empty list, so I can't collide with anything. And then also if not death, then you can move. And movement 0 equals 4, and I'll do if death is 1, movement player velocity 1 equals -8. I'll do 2 actually. So that just needs to be called once. Okay. So set the velocity to -8, and then player.rotation plus equals, is this in ratings or degrees? Well, we're about to find out. Okay. So does this thing have a rect? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, that should probably be cached, because that's a lot of division. Hold on, I'm gonna call that on Wait, now I'll just make a copy. I can do that easy. So r equals player.rect, and I can do if projectile 0. Wait, no, if r.collide point, then death equals 1. Wait, I'll do if not death. So if you haven't died yet. So now if I hit 1, okay, that worked. The camera needs to be locked. So if that happens, scroll target equals scroll target.copy. Boop, and he's gone. So that horizontal thing is a bit much. So let's do 1, and rotation plus equals 4. I don't think that needs to be as much. Boop. I'm gonna do minus. I think it should flip forward. And also, it should be 4D at this rate. 10. I'm gonna do for this rendering, if not death, because otherwise I want it to be rendered in front of everything else. So do if death, then render down here. Boop, and it's in front of everything as soon as I get hit like that. Boop. Can I jump while I'm? Come on. Okay, I need to get rid of that. So, if not death. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Boop. And you're dead. I'm going to need to add sparks to this next. But I do need to have a level reload thing. So where can I put that? I'll just do it here. Def reload level. Level map. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. So I'm gonna use scope. This is not how you should be doing things, but player dot position equals I need the spawns thing. Level name equals save. Level name plus that. So equals level spawns. Save will be 18050. Actually, it needs to be a list. Equals level spawns 180 level name, and then projectiles equals this, particles equals that, and I'm gonna do global player projectiles particles. And now down here I can do if death is more than 120, so 2 seconds, let's do 160. Death equals 0, reload level. I forgot to fix the rotation. Player.rotation equals 0. Boop. It doesn't need quite that much time. I think 2 seconds might be enough. Boop. The camera target's not correct. So target, no, scroll target. Where's that thing? I have to point it back at the player's position. And boop, and it moves again. There we go. Boop. Why am I down here? What? How'd that happen? I'm confused. Can I reproduce it? I don't know what happened there. Oh. Happens when you dive twice because I'm not copying, it's modifying. It was pointing to it and then reusing it. So now I can die twice and it'll work properly. There we go. I'm bad. Nah, okay. So I do have a basic death cycle. Yay. I'm gonna take a look at chat again real quick. F for connection. Why not use Ethernet? Because I am like 80 feet away from a router. A lot of people in this watching the stream are developers, yeah. Because I make a lot of tutorial videos, so that's kind of how it goes. Yeah, a lot of people are here to learn, I think. Okay. So you guys are talking about idle, I guess. And learning Pygame. But anyways, so I'm gonna have to check my to-do list. Oh wait, no, Sparks, right? So yeah, Sparks are next. Sparks are gonna be both black and white depending on the spark. Sparks equals that. Sparks are going to be rendered I think this is fine. Wait, no, it should be after projectiles, I think. Sparks. For spark, I can't type spark in Sparks. So it's going to have position, rotation, length. Oh no, it's like a speed and scale. Oh, also color. So position spark 0 0 plus equals mass dot cosine of spark 1 by spark 1 0 1 2, and I have to do the same thing for the y-axis, but the y-axis uses sine, and then so that's movement. based on rotation. So spark 2 needs to be reduced over time. I'm not sure how much. And then scale is just used for rendering. Color is also just used for rendering. So point list equals oh wait. So you got to start from the middle and you got to go straight forward. I need the advanced function, that'll make things easier. Where's? I'll just throw it right here, whatever. Spaghetti. Position, rotation, amount. So position 0 equals rotation. Math dot cosine of rotation by amount. And do the same thing here. Return position, although it's modifying it in place by reference, so I don't actually have to accept the returned value. So I can actually just use advance spark 0, spark 1, spark 2, and then it'll be the first point will just be the copy of that. And then it needs to be by scale, by spark 3, and then you have to do, this is to the right, so math dot radians, oh no, I don't even need to, math dot pi over 2, that's 1/4 of rotation. And for this part I can do by 0.3 to make the sides thin. So this is going to be the other side, so I can do by 3 divided by 2, that's 3/4 of a rotation. Alternatively, I can just do minus. That's quicker to process. And then for this one, it's just math.pi. And here we go. So point list equals p0 minus what is it? How am I doing the scroll here? Is it minus or plus? Minus scroll 0, p1 minus scroll 1, 4p in point list. I need to apply the camera offset. So pygame.draw.polygon to the display with the color of the spark, which is going to be 4, with the point list. So now, let's just start adding some sparks to see how it looks. So, sparks.append. I need to do something about killing them. So, in sorted, enumerate, reverse equals true. If spark 2 is less than 0, continue. And then also I need to sparks.pop I. So remove it and don't do the rendering part. So sparks.append, it needs to be player.position.copy, random math.radians random.random 1, 2, 3, 60, and speed 5, scale 3, color 255, 255, 255. Oh, I need this needs to be a list. There we go. So there's some sparks. I died, but I'm gonna. The sparks are very fat, and they don't need to be that fat. So 1.5. So that's more like it. I think that's still a little bit wide. It really depends on what I'm doing here. But there we go. Anyway, so those are some sparks. I'm gonna increase the reduction on the speed. The sparks don't need to be that long lasting. Anyways, so I need to add some black sparks for when these things spawn. 0, 0, 0 at hold on, I need to take the velocity. Vel equals that. Angle equals math.atan2 of the velocity 1, velocity 0, because it's y then x. But I can take this and actually angle plus that. I'm gonna say 0 to 30 minus 15. That could be a little more than that. 50 minus 25. And I can do it for I in range 5. And 7. These ones need to be big sparks. I forgot. So it needs the spawn position. Spawn equals that, and I can do spawn.copy. Okay, that's more or less what I was looking for. But I need to make this significantly rarer. Okay, that's more like it. I do want to make them bigger, but not last as long. This needs to be random as well. 3 plus random dot random 0 to 30 divided by 10. I need more variance in the angle. 80 and 40. Okay. This is not actually how okay. The actual game's not going to be having all the all the projectiles spawn like this. Is partially for testing, although I'm going to do something similar later on. Although I do need to add a bunch of sparks when I get hit. So that's under particles. Oh, it's not projectiles. Particles, sparks, projectiles. So right here. For I in range 30. It's gonna go 1 to 360. Doesn't need to know the angle. It's gonna look like an explosion. Player.center.copy. And 8, 10, 255, 255, 255. Let's see how it looks when I get hit. Boom. Okay, it doesn't need to be that big. Let's try 6 and 7. That's a little bit excessive, but it looks funny. 5 and 4. Come on. Boom. Yeah, that's better. Boom. I want to spawn a bunch of particles as well. Where's the torch? Particles append. For I in range 60. And it's going to be player dot center 0, player dot center 1. What is this? I'm gonna take a angle equals random. No, let's do this. Oh yeah, angle equals random dot rand in 0 to 1 2 3 60, and val equals math dot cosine of the angle by speed equals random dot random. Let's do 20 to 30 divided by 10. I don't know what speeds this thing is going at, but cosine angle by speed, math dot sine of the angle by speed, and okay, so now I can do, this is just the velocity. Velocity. And what is this? Is that the speed? Wait, I'm gonna have to check the particles here. I don't remember. Where's particles? Okay, oh, start frame. That's fine. Ooh, actually I can start, I can use a lower start frame for this type of thing. I like that. I want more variance in the speed, but so 10 to 50. I can do more particles than that. Boom. I think the speed should be a little bit higher though. 50 to 150 maybe. Boom. And the decay rate needs to be higher. Give me a projectile. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make it a little tad bit faster. Actually, that's a lot faster, but whatever. Because I like that. That's fun. Boom. It's fun to go be excessive with particle effects. Boom. The only game where you die because it looks pretty. Okay, I can actually just leave this thing here while I read chat. Wait, who's the guy replying to say Baldur's Gate? What is Baldur's? I don't remember what Baldur's Gate is. I know the name, but that's it. Okay. Yeah, I've got 2 commercial games on Steam made with Python. Also, you can do 3D stuff with Pygame, but you gotta do it from the ground up, and it's very slow. The face is 3D, and I did it in Pygame. Okay. Just skimming. Try not to spend too much time here because I am in a rush. But yeah, I don't recommend making 3D games with Pygame. You can do 3D effects, and that works out a little bit better typically. What happened to the engine with cards? Well, this is a game jam game. Obviously can't work on that for the game jam. Okay. Anyways. Oh, we're up to like 160 viewers. Wow. That's crazy. Wait, what was the peak here? We hit 163. Ooh, I missed. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna have to check what is next because I do not remember my to-do list. So first is tile set, done. Map rendering, done. Player and physics, done. Torches are done. Border fog is done. Fog shooting is done. So where I'm at right now, it says make level 1, tutorial level. And then it says make WSD and E messages. The key bindings are different, so it's actually just going to be arrow keys, but it's going to be messages that tell you how to play the game. I need to do scripted events for the first level. Oh, mana, that's important. Thought bubbles. I'm gonna have to add something here. Add soul state. So in this game, you're gonna switch between 2 states. When you're in the soul state, you can freely fly around within a certain range of your body, and that's what you use to dodge projectiles. If you're in the soul state, your main body does not take damage, but the soul can. It's smaller, but you can fly around, and that's where the traditional bullet hell elements are gonna come in. The final boss is gonna be a lot of fun if I can get to it. The thing is, I wanted to put 2 bosses in this game, and I've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours left to work. So I gotta make 5 levels, 2 bosses, a bunch of game mechanics in 12 hours of time on my end. Oh my goodness. 167. We're gonna hit 200 today. That's gonna be crazy. Right, so make level 1. So I do need to do the background as well at some point, but that can be how do I want to do this? Actually, I should probably do the background visuals now. I need to figure out what's going on with the background, because the background right now is just pure black, and I don't want that. I want something else. So I'm gonna take a look at the scripts. Not the scripts. The sketch, and then take a look at the palette. So this color is too bright. Can I use this? I can use that. 20, 13, 32. So 20, 13, 32. There we go. Now we've got a background. And things look a little bit too bright. Needs to be a bit darker. 15, 10, 24. There we go. I like that. So, but I do want some other stuff going on in the background here. Mainly, I'm gonna, where's my polygon for the border fog? I'm gonna reuse this on the edge, well, in the background. Border fog, where is it? So I can call it B points because something else is probably using the name points. And I'm gonna take this. So the background stuff has to be done over here. This is gonna be camera background. So it shouldn't crash. That's working as expected. I do need to do wait. Okay, so I'm gonna need to draw another polygon here. It's going to be the same thing but exaggerated. So front B points, or wait, sorry, no, back B points equals B point, no, B point, I'm just gonna do P, it's shorter, P0, P1 by 3. It needs to be significantly larger. 3.5. 4P in B points. So that's gonna be 24 times 3. I'm gonna take off the 0.5, I don't need it. So that's 72. So Pygame.surface display.get width 72. So back surf equals that. Pygame.draw.polygon back surf. Ooh, the color. I want to see what happens if I take one of these bright colors. Or can I take this one? What's gonna happen if I do that? That's gonna mix so much with everything else. I could potentially do black. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna do this one. 37, 36, 70 in back B points. Back surf display dot blit back surf to 0 0. Oh, back surf dot set color key 0 0 0. Heh. So that does need to be flipped. Display dot get width minus I'm gonna make a copy. How should I do this? It needs to kind of like loop. Boy. I'm just going to make a second one. B2. More sloppy stuff for the game jam. B2 points. 173. Wow, that's a new record. B2 points. So it does the same thing, but I can mess with things a bit more here now, since it's not the same one. So for one, I want it to be a bit slower on its cycles. So for that, divide by 10. Okay. So now what if I do minus, or would it be plus? Actually, it's a horizontal one I want to mess with. Oh yeah, it is this one. Actually, I need to increase this one as well. Just to make the whole thing slow. No, I actually like the high frequency on that part. That looks trippy. So, right here, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do magic, that's what I was gonna do. Right, I wanted to adjust this with the scroll. Let's see how it... So maybe plus? Okay, oopsies. So, okay, it is minus actually. I think it's being affected a little bit too much. I'm just trying to hack onto the phase of this sine wave to make it look like there's a little bit of like parallax. Just a little bit. And then now I need one on the bottom. So display.blit pygame.transform.flip backsurf false true to 0 display.get height minus what is it, 72, and we got it on the top and the bottom. Looks trippy. Alright, I wanted to actually invert these colors here. And swap those colors. Huh. That one's a little bit bright though. I'm gonna pull it into here and tweak it a bit. So let's do 27, 26, 49. 27, 46, 49. Wait, I must have misread that. Oh, it's probably 36. That's also not right. 26? That's probably it. Still a bit bright. Let's do 30, 19, 20. There we go. Now I've got something. I am now legally required to take a gift. Oh my goodness, I was at 180 I just saw. Got to go, goodbye. Okay, see ya. Alright, so I'm gonna read chat. And then I'm gonna take a GIF and then send it everywhere. Did he implement dying? Yes, there is dying. Here, look. That's this. Okay. Are you new for using idle? Not really. I used idle on my last game, gym game. When you're only editing like one script, it's fine. We boom. Oh wait. You know, I can't take a video of this because I'm using OBS to stream. But if I take a GIF, it's gonna be so massive. I might just throw it through a converter. I can also turn down the frame rate, that'll work too. I'll turn it down to 10. That should do it. So, okay, we've got GIF 3 now. It's probably not under 8 megabytes, but if it is, that would be great. Promo. Properties. 6 megabytes. Yes, it'll fit on Discord. So, time to start sending it everywhere. Boom. Yeehaw. that frame rate's kind of trashy, but I really hope I can finish this game. It's looking great so far. I'm also definitely gonna have to add the DT stuff. What is that? That's okay. So go into Alakajam, send this thing. We. And then I'm also gonna send it in the Pygame thing. And did anyone say anything in general about it? Yes, I am streaming. I like how I keep sending the messages like in the streams channel, and a lot of people don't notice that I'm actually streaming. Okay, so now it is time to do the Twitter. Okay, so we pixel art, Alakajam, Python, Pygame, and boop. And then after this, I just have to do Alakajam, the Alakajam website. I completely missed the button, but it worked. Oh my, 6 notifications, wow. Okay, so there's this one. Oh, there's 2 comments now. There's only 1 before. Oh, it's 3 PM. Hold on. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so great post. This is how long have I been streaming? An hour and a half, so 5 hours in. And gonna do Imgur. Boop, boop, boop. And I wait for the ad because this is new-ish. It's only been here for a few months. You used to be able to not have to watch an ad that was blocked before uploading. And I have to do the .gif extension here. And then I can do boop, boop. Yay. There we go. So GIF is there. So how does it look? Yeah. Okay. Looks pretty well. Okay. So gonna take a look at chat again, and then I'm gonna see what's next. Pep 8, I Hey, look, I did some Pep 8 here. Look, look, look. This is Pep 8. All this stuff up here is Pep 8. Oh, I just noticed I've got things zoomed out. Previously I had things zoomed in so people could see on phones. And then I zoomed out to take a screenshot and then forgot to zoom back in. But yeah, the imports I did are Pep 8. I do follow a decent amount of Pep 8 things, with spacing and a few other things, but like, especially here though, I'm not really following it that much. I'm just doing whatever gets the job done. I think it's decent to have that consistency, but yeah, it's not the most important, especially when you're trying to go fast. Are you gonna sleep? I already slept. I slept like I fell asleep, what was it, 10 hours ago? And then I woke up at what would it be, 1, 2, 3 hours ago. Wait, no, 4? I don't remember. I didn't get that much sleep. Anyways, I'm gonna take a look at the to-do list again because I've already forgotten what I'm doing. To-do. So I did the background. That's done. So next is make level 1, the tutorial level. And then, ooh, I need to add the doors. Actually, those are gonna respawn with scripts. Actually, I'll do either. No, I'll place them manually by with coordinates. But the way it's gonna work is once you finish a level, and they're gonna have like different conditions. The door appears and you can move on, or some of them will just always have the door. Okay, so okay, level 1, and I'm gonna have to start adding the main game mechanics. Oh boy, this is rough. I'm really hoping I win that graphics gold medal again. Oh, I'm curious. I want to see how many graphics gold medals do I have. Wait a second. So, my profile. I think that one might have gotten that one, this one maybe, this one. So this one, that's 1. That's a silver. 2. Silver. Bronze. I only have, oh, I have 3. So I want a 4th one. Okay. All right. So, yeah, level 1. I need to make that, and that's going to be the level editor, which you guys have not seen in a while. I used it a little bit last night, but ooh. Oh, I don't want to overwrite the one that I have though. Data maps. And I'm gonna quickly update this to pull from maps. I'm gonna hijack this and force it to pull from here. So data maps plus that. So it's still working. I don't need that. I need my level editor. That's not my level editor. That was this one's my. You can't really see it, but is my my tracking thing's dead. What happened there? Did I kill it? Oh, there it went. But yeah, this is my green screen. So what I'm looking for is, wait, did I even start it? I guess not. I thought I started it. Maybe I closed it. Okay, so ground. So what I'm thinking is kind of something like this. Not sure how much space I need here. So fill. And then so this thing's gonna be very enclosed. I can get rid of those and those. Go up a layer. And oh, that's where those went. Huh. So this is gonna be more like this. I'm really hoping this doesn't lag to render. So you're gonna start right here in the middle, and once you go to the right, you're going to face your first attack. I'm gonna auto tile that. And trim that. And trim that. And that. But yeah, once you get to your right, you're gonna face your first attack. Right here is a bunch of bullets are gonna spawn, and it'll give you the tutorial essentially. Like, it'll freeze frame and tell you what you need to press. I should probably make it slightly more of a platforming thing, because I think the whole up in the air environment looks a little bit nicer. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how I want to design this. So right here, and it's at the spawn right here, it's going to give you the arrow key controls, and then right here it's going to show you the other button that's the main game mechanic. And then you're going to need to collect mana over here and use it to get up here or something like that. So I'm gonna make this a ramp. Okay, so auto tile that, and then down a layer, and then you're gonna collect the mana over here. Actually, it's gonna need all that. And auto tile it, clear it, and up a layer. Well, I'm gonna need to trim this. Don't need this bottom layer here, but I can go up here. So there needs to be this ledge you can only get to if you use my brain's blanking right now. If you use the special ability that the game's based on. Okay, so now I can do this and this. Now, okay, so that's that part. Oh wait, I need to add some stuff to the top here because it's not lining up properly. And trimming. There we go. This one's not quite correct, but I can fix that manually. Where's the left side? This is the left side. There we go. So, okay. Now I just need to decorate it. So, I'm gonna do -2 with 2 torches. Torch. There's not gonna be a whole lot because it's gonna make you lag like mad if I do too many. I'm gonna put a chandelier here. That's 3 chandeliers. I think that's the extent of the chandeliers. So now on -3, I'm going to place the pillars. So I can do that, and I'm gonna place 2 more, and that's gonna go to there, and I can do the tops of them here, and I'm gonna place 1 right here. I could add a middle platform, that might look nice. So that's gonna be ground, go to 0. It can't be too high up or else it'll let you go places you shouldn't be able to. There we go. So going to give it the pillars, connect it to the ground. Actually, those ones need to be this kind. There we go. And then I can actually do another one right here to connect up to here. And I'll put one here as well. Okay, so now for the other things that make this look a little bit more populated. I'm gonna put another weapon stand over here, and I'm gonna put one down here, and tables, good old tables. I'm gonna put table stuff on it there, and an empty table there. I might put like a partial table there. Okay. I feel like there should be a pillar here, but it doesn't want to fit really. I could probably do one. See how it looks. Top, middle. That works, I guess. Oh. I'm going to need to add bounds, like so that the camera doesn't go too far. But save. Make sure the data's there. Edit. So it looks good. Data, maps. I don't want to replace. I'm called debug, and then this one will be level 1. So now the level name is going to be level 1, and I'll use the same spawn for level 1. That's going to be debug now. Level 1. There we go. Okay, looks good. Yeah, you can't. Well, I need to remove double jumping and triple jumping and infinite jumping. So If I can do an if air timer is low enough thing, or actually no, I'm gonna do a jump counter. No, actually, I'm gonna do air timer, because the difference between a jump counter and an air timer is that if you've got an air timer, it's just checking if you're in the air, basically. You can't jump after you walk off the edge, whereas if you have just a jump counter, you can jump after you walk off the edge. The second one gives you more options, but the platforming is not going to be a huge part of this game, so I'm going to restrict it to just when you're on the ground, pretty much, so you can jump. It's going to have a slight grace period, though. So if not death, and air timer is less than 5. So if that's the case, I can jump. I can't go that way. Can I? I probably can. Hold on. I can definitely make that jump. It's just close. Or maybe I can't. Who knows? I'm gonna reduce the gravity just a tiny bit because it feels a little bit harsh. 23. And that should let me make the jump. Yeah, easily. Okay, so yeah, the idea is once I step right here, I'm going to get bombarded with projectiles coming from the right side of the screen that you can only dodge if you have a smaller hitbox, which is where you're gonna have to use the ability. And then also there's going to be a thing for mana right here. Oops. Oh, yeah, I need to do the bounds. So the trick here is to, well, I'm only gonna have it on some of them. So bounded equals so debug is false, level 1 is true, because yeah, not all levels are going to be bounded to the wherever the tiles go to, the camera motion. So anyways, that's going to be under tile map. I need to set the edges after loading. So self.left equals tile x list equals tile 0 for tile and self.tile map, and then I can do a y list by just doing this. So oops. So self.left equals tile x list, and I can take the minimum of that, and then self.right is going to become the maximum of the list of the x positions, and then top will be the min of the y positions, and bottom will be max of the y positions. So now I just have to restrict the camera if it's bounded for that level. So it's using the level name. So that's over here. I can do if level name if level name, if bounded level name. So if it's bounded, then scroll equals the minimum of the tile map dot right. I need to scroll 0. and scroll 0. But this right needs to be the right side. So minus display.get width plus tile size. I think that's right. And then I have to do a max of tile map.left, so you can't go too far left. And then this one should be right by default. So that should be horizontal. Oh, it's like a level map, isn't it? Level map, not tile map. Level map. Nope, that wasn't right. Does this need to be by tile size? By tile size. Yeah, I think that worked. I didn't get to see if that right bound was working, but give me a moment. So the right bound is not correct. I don't think I need that part. Come on. It's still going off. Just a tiny bit, but I think one tile, so it actually might be minus tile size, not plus. Let's see. Yeah, that looks correct. All right. So let's do the y-axis now. So this is going to be the top and the bottom, and get height, and you see it's the y there. I think that's it. Yeah, that it's bounded there. I'm gonna have to turn off the part that's restricting my jumps, because I need to be able to fly essentially to ensure this is working. Yeah, that's working. Oh, that's something I need to do. I need to make the camera just a tad bit tighter, because it's not following closely enough. It unloads the tiles and you can follow through the map. So I just have to switch that to 20. That'll do it. Okay. I mean, I've already almost got a game. I can just add like level doors and I've basically got a game. But I want to make this a real bullet hell. So there's still quite a bit to do. So next up is the tutorial. So that one is just like, I'm gonna show you a message until you press the keys, basically. Or until you press right, probably. Boom. Okay, so tutorial equals true. And then once you press right, tutorial equals false. That's it. So tutorial equals false. I do need the text script. Oh, I do have it. I'm gonna use the level editors thing, text font equals that, and I'll steal that. Font equals that, and then it's gonna be white though. I'm gonna take a, well, make a black font as well. Just to make things look nice. So I need a GUI thing. So GUI, if tutorial font.render. Oh boy, I need to pull up the text thing so I know what I'm doing. So render text surf location. So text is arrow keys to move and jump. So surface will be display. Location will be display.get width to display.get height to minus font.get, is it just font.width? I think it's just font.width. I'll double check though. Width, and then you just put in the text. By 2. Nope, text is not defined. I need to import it. Import text. Here we go. Needs to be a little bit higher up so it doesn't cover the player. So minus 12. Okay, so need to do the black font, and that's going to be a little bit lower. So what?
I don't see the black part. Where is it?
Hmm? That's odd. Oh, I know why. It doesn't do black because of the color key. I have to put like a 1 somewhere in the color.